Have you ever heard of sleeping with awareness? Sounds paradoxical, right? How can someone sleep and still have awareness? There is a very ancient technique which is called as the Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra means sleep with awareness, wherein you are restful, almost asleep, but at the same time you maintain your awareness. In this, what happens is, even while we are maintaining our awareness, the stress that is captured within the awareness is slowly filtered out and the restful state remains. How does it differ from sleep? Generally, when someone is sleeping, they are unaware. Whatever happened throughout the day, it either tends to come up in the form of dreams or there is total unawareness. The most important thing that keeps us from sleeping well is the stress and the memory of the stress or the stressful event that we went through. What happens is our brain has got a specific area which is responsible for processing memories and which is linked to an area in the brain which is called as the reticular activating system, which is responsible for maintaining the awareness. So memories and awareness. If the memory comes with a certain effect on the body, then it keeps the body in an awake state. Because, say for example, if the memory was unpleasant, then the body perceives it as a stress and tries to remain active and alert to be able to handle the stress. Now, in a usual circumstance, this is the normal response and it is perfectly okay. But if it becomes in excess, like say for example, you're accumulating a lot of memories on a day-to-day basis, which are keeping you alert and awake all the time, then imagine even while you're falling asleep, rather than falling asleep, you are alert and awake. Will the sleep serve its purpose? No. And that is where the role of Yoga Nidra comes in. That it tends to filter out the unwanted body effects or the bodily effects of the memories that we accumulate on a day-to-day basis. The major downstream effect of remaining awake while going to bed is that the body's muscles and the body's vital organs are not rested or rejuvenated. They tend to accumulate chemicals which can lead to slow decline of body functions. It doesn't show up in a day, it's like a slow poison that keeps on accumulating day after day, weeks after weeks, months after months, years after years, and slowly manifests as organic illnesses. Initially, science used to talk about organic illnesses as organic only. Now science has moved from a solely organic perspective to a psychosomatic perspective, where mind has an influence over the body. Many times when we take medications, they are a beautiful bandage to the underlying problem. They do not address the underlying pathophysiology. They do not tend to underline or address the mind over the body influence component of things. If mind has an influence over the body, then something has to influence the mind so that it influences the body in a positive way. That is where the role of Yog Nidra comes in, wherein it tends to help us fall asleep while we are sleeping and tends to rejuvenate us. Therefore, it is strongly recommended that to be able to help someone sleep better, Yoga Nidra is an essential complementary practice that needs to be integrated into a day-to-day routine.